What's going on, guys? Different, huh? Usually we're walking at night with the homie. Now it's during the day. But no, dude, look at this. I love it. Beautiful sunset. That's where the sun sets, obviously. And this is where we walk. It's cool, dude. We got the moon in the background. Alright, let me move it around. Right? And then we got the fucking sun over there. And I look sunburned, I know. We already discussed this last night. But you know what? I don't regret it. Because I had fun. Oh yeah, did I mention I went kayaking? That's why I'm sunburned. I didn't just go to the beach. I went kayaking. You know what? I'll insert the footage right now of me kayaking. See right here? Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, this way. Yeah. Yeah. Away from civilization. Hold up. Did I get you? Sorry. Oh shit, we gotta turn this way. Why isn't it not turning? There you go. I hope. Yo. Hold on.
What you want? What you need?
I'm gonna put these away. I'm worried about getting them wet.
What do you got it?
Huh?
What do you got?
Right? Isn't that cool? That was recorded with the Ray-Ban Metas. Not trying to advertise, but you know. They should sponsor me, it'd be nice, but you know, I'm not that known yet. Keyword yet, but look at that, man. Sexy. Usually I'm out here vlogging at night, so this is a new one, isn't it, Marley? Yeah? Yeah. Anywho, we got that sexy moon like I was saying right there. Let's get a little close up. Yeah, there we go, right there. Alright, come on, Marley. But nah. Oh shit, there's a dog. What's up? Oh no. I'm losing control. No, buddy, come on. Anywho. I don't know. I'm having to wait on the vlogging. Because where I live, it's 100 degrees all day. I'm not about to go in the heat and then, you know, with the black camera and my drone in 100-degree weather, I'm sure it's gonna melt the circuit board, you know what I mean? It's gonna melt me. So I gotta wait till it cools down, which is usually in the evening. Such as right now, obviously, it's like 70 degrees right now. Fucking beautiful. I don't know if you guys know, but in Vegas, Nevada, Las Vegas, it's literally like 90 degrees right here, right now. So it's 112 all day, right? But then at night, it'll literally still be 90 degrees, 88. It'll be in the middle of the night, 88 degrees. It's crazy. So count your blessings, you know? It could be hotter. It ain't. At least right here. But yeah, that's that random tower. Just for shits and giggles, I guess, because there's no water or anything. Such a beautiful sunset, I know. But, I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, this way. You remember this way, guys, right? You remember this way, right, Marley? But this one, this video today, I honestly gotta change my fucking, hold on. Because it's about to be dark, so I want to make it to where it's like night mode. Hold up. Alright, guys, we're back. Basically, this one's about how just really not reacting, more observing. You know, I've said it a lot in other videos, but I wanted to get more into detail with this. Come on, buddy. Like, if you ever notice you're stuck in reacting mode, like in a loop, kind of just repeating the same patterns, the same cycles, it's really what it comes down to is your awareness. Your awareness is growing, but you have to become more aware to shift, right? Because it's conditioning, and the good news is you can break free from it just by rewiring your subconscious, by connecting to your heart chakra, right? Moving away from the ego into the heart. That's the best way you can get out of that, I guess you can say, victim and reacting mode. Been there, done that, you know what I mean? Trust me. But if I can break free, you can too, guys. And that's why I make these videos, to remind you guys that factor, you know? Because the ego, our minds, they love patterns. Love patterns. They love limitations too. It's so funny. You know what I mean? They automate behaviors to save energy. My dog's taking a shit. TMI. But you know, the mind, the ego is a funny thing. A funny thing. But over time, these auto responses, I guess you can call it, they can keep us trapped, right? They keep you triggered. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether it's you responding from fear, from pain, the past, the future, instead of presence. You know, that's how funny the ego and the mind is. They love to be anywhere else but the present. It's like, why? You that bored, ego? You want to create false stories? You can just be here now, but you don't want to, huh? But then you got to remember, you ain't the ego, you're the heart, the soul, the infinite awareness flowing through, the one observing it all, right? That's the real you. The shift happens when you move from reaction to response. You know, from habit to intention. From reaction to observing. That's when the true shift begins. Not when because how long are you going to go, or how far will you go? Just instantly reacting instead of choosing the way you can go about it. Just reacting to the first negative emotion that may come up, and then identifying with that sad emotion. You don't got to do it. You can choose differently. You know what I'm saying? So next time you're triggered, pause, take a deep breath, you know, and breathe in that prana. Because even a few seconds can change everything. Just breathe into awareness, into the stillness, into the now. I promise you, you will notice a shift. That's where your power lives. In awareness, that pause, it creates a window. Come on, Marley. It's a space between stimulus and response, I guess you could say, is the word. That's where the power lives, is in between that space. Instead of just reacting, you know what I mean? Gotta love the ego, man. It loves reacting when it never had to. It's so funny. Like, you have the choice, but we believe sometimes that we don't, that it's just set in stone, you know what I mean? Because the thing is, you can't change what you don't see. So you have to start reflecting. You have to start reflecting. Whether it's the beliefs that you may have of yourself or reality. You know, what situations or emotions led you to act without thinking? Where does your body tense up? Where do you go numb? Because awareness is always the first step to transformation. That's what I'm always telling you guys. Awareness truly is key. Isn't that right, Marley? So change, it's uncomfortable, you know, in the unknown. But that's normal. Growth begins where routine ends, where familiarity ends. So try something new. Say the kind thing instead of staying silent. Walk away instead of lashing out. Pause instead of pleasing. These small shifts ripple outward, rewiring your life. You just had to choose differently. So next time, for example, me and my mom usually argue a lot. Back then, I would just feed in that energy, argue more. But now I observe and I'm like, I am much stronger than this. I am this experience. I am not this. I'm so much beyond these arguments. You know, I am a spiritual being having a superhuman experience. I'm not gonna let this disrupt my peace and my experience. So I take a breather. I put on some headphones. I go take a walk. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. So it's observing instead of reacting. Whereas the old me would have reacted and just said some shit back, said some names, yelled back too, right? Now I observe. I don't react. I don't identify with it. Okay, she's projecting. That's her shit to deal with, not mine. I'm gonna do me. It's exhibit A, you know what I mean? One of the many ways on how you can go about. So you may have that toxic partner. Sorry, I just ate. The toxic parent, whoever in your life. Instead of going the similar script and arguing, choose differently. Don't react, don't engage, just observe and let go. Go take a breather. Go take a gander, because I promise you, you will benefit so much from doing that. So much. Because it's these small habits that ripple outward, you know, and shifts, and it changes your life. It rewires the way you see things. Just by you doing different. You don't have to keep playing out the same old script. You can choose, right? You can change. Because we have the power, right? We create our reality. You don't have to do the same thing again. Break the routine. Choose consciousness. You know, not ego. And watch how your entire reality responds and changes based off of that inner change that you've done. So it's like, live intentionally. You know what I mean? You're not a victim. Even though it may seem like it. I can promise you you're not. Again, living proof right here. Because all the reality is a reflection. So, if someone's triggering you, maybe it's teaching you something. Don't let it yourself easily manipulate it, or stay grounded, stay aware, stay present. You know, the more aware of yourself you become, of your own energy, the less people will affect you, the less their energy will affect yours. Because if we're all connected, right, and our energetic fields are always intertwining just by walking near each other, the more grounded you are by breathing and calling the energy back, the less mix up you'll have. You know, you'll feel someone's energy, but you won't let it consume you. You won't identify with it, because you'll know that is them and that's not you. You have the power. You know that song, like, I got the power. I gotta put that song here too. You got the power, guys. Someone projects to you at work or school, don't react with their vibe. You are beyond all this. You are having a human experience. You're beyond this physical shit. So the people that are only trying to bring you down are still emphasizing on the physical plane, believing that that's all they are. But you, my friend, you've come far. You see more than what we see with our five senses and all that. You don't emphasize it on it, you know? You know that you're more. So humble yourself. That's why it is humbling to understand that you are a multidimensional light being having a temporary human experience. Because a lot of people that don't know that, they're unconscious, right? They're identifying with their body, their five senses, emphasizing on the physical plane. You know, reacting with their egoic desires. But you're stronger. You're not acting on ego desires. You're sticking with true intention. You're observing. Whereas most people, the unconscious, they're just reacting. So, you have a choice. You're in control. You create your reality. A lot of people don't know that. You create your reality, right? Whether you're aware of it or not, you do. That's what I'm saying. Awareness is key through meditating, plant medicines, whatever, all the above. So you have a choice. You either stick with the same timeline of reacting, going with toxic vibes, or observing and letting go. Remembering it doesn't serve you. It's not for you. Choose different. The more you feel your heart chakra, the more grounded you are, the less things affect you, right? The harder it is for things of a lower vibe, like people projecting or whatever. The harder it'll be for them to affect you because you're vibing so high. It's like a force field around your energetic field. You know, the more you raise your vibration, the higher your Merkaba gets and spins, the easier it'll be for you to deflect lower vibrations. Alright? You can thank me later. I love you. Hold on, bro. Let's go this way. I gotta keep recording. What's up, guys? I think they were laughing because I'm vlogging, bro. I'm like, what's up, guys? I'm fucking dead. See, the old me would have stopped because I'm shy. Put on a show. Marley? Yeah, it's a dude. Yeah. Fucking Marley. No, it's funny, bro. We're in 2025. Hell yeah, I'm vlogging. That was funny. They were straight up laughing. I don't think they were laughing at me, but it was more like, oh, he's vlogging. And I'm like, oh, you're walking. Tell me something I don't know. Yeah. This area is very known for the fleas to be flying. So, I don't know. I'm like walking and talking. I really hope I'm not swallowing anything. Maybe I did. Oh well. You got some protein, huh? Anywho, within a couple days, you'll notice I went from red to tan. Hopefully tan. Looking like a strawberry. Yeah, I think I did swallow a bug. What the hell is new? But anyways, you are strong, guys. You got the power. Keep creating a reality. Keep crafting. That's what we're here for. We're not here to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. Nope. We've done it too many times. It doesn't serve, and you know it doesn't. So do different. Pick the different timeline, different chapter. Gabish? Gabish. Namaste, lady. You already know. Say hi to the moon. And hello to the sunset. And hello to more peace because you're not going to react. You're going to observe. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.